Do you have anything on your bucket list, Allison? Something you've wanted to try for the first time ever?
I want to skydive.
That's the number 2 most popular answer as far as things that people have never done before that they'd like to try. What is the top thing for you? 601-995-1017. You can call or text us or even use the Y101 app and the open mic feature to record your response. Like, what is that one thing that you haven't done yet, but you've always wanted to do?
I want to change my answer. I do want to skydive, but I am chicken about it, so I don't know whether I'll ever actually... Like, if somebody called right now and was like, I own a skydiving business, let's get you in a plane tomorrow, I would probably chicken out. But one that I definitely want to do, and I feel like could be my prequel to skydiving, ziplining. I've never done that before. It looks so fun.
Have you seen this list already? Because ziplining is also on the list. You're just the most basic bee ever whenever it comes to bucket list items.
I am. I really am.
Run a marathon is on the list. You've said before that was on your bucket list.
Well, I ran a half marathon. I wanted to run some sort of running event. I crossed it off with half marathon.
This one couldn't be you because you already have them, but tattooless people say they would like to get a tattoo.
You'll love it. You'll never want to stop. As soon as you get one, you'll just want more and more and more.
I don't know how this one ended up on the I want to do it for the first time list. Go to more concerts. It's like if you...
Yeah, I'm actually in that boat. I want to go to more. Like, how do I get more on my list?
Also, but not... understanding the assignment in that's something that you've never done before. Moving abroad, you've done that. Was that on your bucket list before you did that?
No, actually. And I've had a bucket list since I was like 20 years old. That's a fun fact about me. I was like maybe the only 20-year-old who was like, let me start a bucket list. But no, moving abroad was not on the bucket list, just something that happened.
Now, to round out the list, learn a musical instrument and learn a foreign language. That was number 1, by the way, learning a foreign language.
I've tried multiple times on Duolingo to learn French, and the best I can do is il y a un cat.
What did you just say?
There's a cat.
The only one that is in the top 10 list of things that people want to do for the first time ever that I am also interested in is retire.
Oh, you didn't say that one.
I know. I skipped over it because it was the only one that I have any interest in trying to do at some point in my life. I want to retire basically as soon as possible.
Today, yeah.
If it were possible. I don't know that I would retire today. My attitude would be different today if I could possibly retire today. I can tell you that. 601-995-1017. Olivia wants to travel to Japan for the first time. Love that.
I want to go there too. I've never been. I know one person who's been, and they said it is the coolest place ever.
Naked Liz wants to fly a plane, drive a race car.
Wait,
she just loves going fast.
Yeah, and also apparently she wants to be in control. Like, I don't want to fly a plane. I've been in planes, but like I don't want to be the person responsible for it.
Learning a foreign language, number 1 on the list that people have said according to a survey. But number 2 is skydiving. And have you put an asterisk by that on your bucket list, Allison? Because you said you're not 100% sure that you would do it. You might always chicken out.
Yeah, I guess there should be an asterisk because it always feels like I'm going to do it one day. It does feel like I want to be definite in that, but I haven't reached a point where I'm like, today's that day.
I got a text that says, same, Allison, I want to skydive. More bucket list items, ride in a hot air balloon.
Yes.
Nope. Visit the 7 wonders of the world. I mean, I guess that would be cool. That's one that I would be willing to do.
That one interests me less.
And ride the world's biggest roller coaster.
Ooh. No, I don't even know what the world's biggest roller coaster is, but that one's not for me. Somebody's bucket list has seeing the Northern Lights. I always feel like all the places that you can see them, I could be wrong on this, but I feel like it's places that are very cold, like Alaska and things like that.
Typically, but I mean, we got a couple Northern Lights shows. I think it happened a few times in the last year.
I don't think they're as good or as clear, because I feel like one of the ones that happened here in Mississippi, you could only see it on your phone camera. You couldn't see it with your actual eyes.
And it's like, why can't I just Google it?
Right.
So this text says, I like to skydive on the reg. I can arrange for you to go, Adam and Allison. A hard pass for me. That's not happening. I've made up my mind, by the way. I have gotten on 2 non-commercial aircraft, 2 helicopters.
Yeah.
That's it. I have tested my luck enough with non-commercial airliners. Not doing it again. Never again. It was the worst. I rode Allison and I both did this in Florida whenever we worked there. We went on this Huey helicopter that flew in Vietnam with a pilot who flew in Vietnam, and he flew it exactly the same way he flew it in Vietnam. I thought I was going to die. It was the worst thing in my life. We take up off the ground, and we're just 20 feet off the ground, going 100 miles an hour towards a line of trees. We're going to run into the trees, bro. Pull up. And then he pulled up at the last minute, went 5,000 feet in the air, and then he's like, all right, we're going back down, and just dropped it out of the sky. Never, ever again.
My proudest accomplishment might be, though, that I got you on both those helicopters.
Just barely. Just barely. Bahia says, have y'all tried parasailing? Absolutely not. Are you kidding?
I haven't. I do want to. It doesn't feel as exciting as some of the other things on my list, but I guess I need to firmly plant parasailing on my bucket list.
Haven't you ever seen videos of the cable snapping and people flying into condo buildings?
I mean, listen, there's a million wrong things that could happen at any moment. You either have that knack for wanting adventure or you don't. I'm the person that I'm a little bit of a daredevil sometimes. I like the adrenaline rush. So no, I'm not going to Google bad things that can happen for a new adventure that I'm going to try.
You don't have to Google it. You could just use your common sense to think what all could go wrong here.
But that's crazy. What? I'm going to let my anxiety get in the way of me living my life? I'd never do anything.
No, your anxiety is there to keep you alive. I'm convinced that's what it's there for.
Adam and Allison in the morning.